Picture this: the sun-baked plains of the Permian Basin in Texas. For generations, men like Old Man Hemlock, true wildcatters, chased a dream. They were looking for oil, punching holes in the earth with little more than a gambler's hope. They found some, sure, but never the big one, the mother lode. America, at the time, was like a thirsty giant, always relying on the goodwill of foreign oil sheiks to keep the lights on. It was a precarious position, leaving the nation vulnerable to global politics. Then, something changed. It wasn't a dramatic gusher you see in old movies, but a quiet, technical revolution happening in a Houston lab. Engineers there did something brilliant. They perfected a combination of two technologies that weren't exactly glamorous: horizontal drilling and hydraulic fracturing. In simple terms, they figured out how to drill down and then sideways, deep into rock formations. Then, using high-pressure water, they could crack open that rock, releasing the oil and gas trapped inside for millions of years. They called it fracking, and it completely rewrote the rules of the energy game. Suddenly, those vast shale formations in places like North Dakota and Texas, once dismissed as worthless, came alive. It was like discovering a hidden ocean of oil right beneath our feet. The United States wasn't just finding new oil fields. It was unlocking a resource that was always there, just out of reach. The impact was immediate and massive. The number of drilling rigs shot through the roof. A complex web of new pipelines started spreading across the continent like arteries carrying new lifeblood. The giant was no longer just quenching its own thirst. It was starting to have enough to share with the rest of the world. Imagine an energy analyst in Brussels, let's call him Klaus, staring at his computer screen. He sees a simple graph, one line crossing another. That line represents the moment the United States went from being a net importer of energy to a net exporter. That single moment shifted the entire axis of global energy. For 50 years, organizations like OPEC held immense geopolitical power. They could influence global prices and politics just by turning a valve. But now, that leverage began to fade. America wasn't just a customer anymore. It was a major player, a competitor on the world stage. This wasn't just about economics. It was a strategic masterstroke. This new energy independence insulated the U.S. from crises in far-off lands. It gave American diplomats a much stronger negotiating position. Think about it. The frackers in Texas and North Dakota, with their muddy boots and relentless ingenuity, arguably did more to shift the global balance of power than an entire fleet of aircraft carriers. They didn't just change an industry, they changed the world. Today, Old Man Hemlock's grandson is still in the oil business, but instead of relying on luck, he's monitoring well pressures on an iPad, running a high-tech digital drilling operation. The dust in the air might be the same, but the game has fundamentally changed. America is no longer asking for energy. It's dealing it. It's holding a handful of energy aces, and the entire world is watching, waiting to see how it will play its next card. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this story of innovation and power as fascinating as I do, please hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the forces that shape our world. See you in the next one.